Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do it's supposed to be 50 facts, but I'm only doing 30 because I think that after 30 I'd probably just have boring ones. So I'm gonna pull it up on my phone since I wrote them down. Okay, so number 1, my first name is Giulia Cristina. Number 2, Italian is my first language. 3, I moved to the US 4 years ago for college. 4, I speak 4 languages fluently. 5, I've skydived 11 times, but every time it was in tandem, so never by myself. 6, I've lived in 8 countries. 7, I got married at 22. 8, I'm now 23. 9, I'm starting grad school in 2 weeks and I'm low-key terrified. Like, that's real. That's real right now. It's getting worse every day. 10, I originally wanted to be a lawyer, then a photographer, and a writer, and I actually applied to a couple of art schools as well as schools for English major, and yeah, so I decided kind of last minute. 11, a pet peeve of mine is when people pronounce ing words like "een," so like when people, instead of laughing, people say laughing and talking. No, I hate that. No. 12, I got my first tattoo at 15 with my mom. I didn't do it on the DL or anything. 13, I have a large collection of wigs, which by now you might have guessed. 14, once a hairdresser fried all my hair from root to end and I cried for 4 hours. My hair was like up to here and it was burnt, like fried to the point where, you know when you fry it and it becomes like super stretchy? Yeah, it was like that, and then every day for a couple of months I had to put on a mask for 40 minutes on my hair to help it like get better, but it didn't help. At the end I had to wait for it to grow out, then just like chopped it. Oh, that was traumatizing. 15, I'm obsessed with Lana Del Rey. I have a tattoo on my thigh and on my hands, well, hand arm area. I love found footage horror movies. I really do. I think that's my favorite kind of horror movie because it puts you in the position of the person who's there rather than a whole big production. You feel like the person holding the camera. 17, I also like shows like The Office and It's Always Sunny. I think those are hilarious. 18, I only started wearing a full face of makeup about a year ago. 19, I'm horrible at all kinds of math except for statistics. And a lot of my math teachers used to say that statistics is the least mathy type of math, so it would make sense that I'd be good at that one. 20, I get overwhelmed very easily and then spiral and make it worse. That's totally true. I think that when I get overwhelmed, I just kind of egg myself on, if that makes sense. Like once I'm overwhelmed, I'm like, oh, and this and that and that and that, and I just make myself feel worse. 21, I was raised by my mom. 22, my dad was MIA for 15 years and then reached out just like about a year ago over Facebook of all places. Poor taste. 23, my end goal is to be a college level professor and also write fiction. Yeah, I'd really like to teach literature because I really love literature, but I'd also like to have my own time to write fiction, and since professors have research time, that's when I'd be able to write my fiction. I'd want to combine the two because I don't want to be exclusive to just fiction or just literature. 24, I have a dog, a Pekingese called Biff, and it's a girl, and her name comes from the play Death of a Salesman. They're like 2 brothers, and one's called Happy and one's called Biff, and I just always like the sound of Biff. 25, Chekhov, Gogol, and Nabokov are some of my favorite writers. I actually want to write my thesis on them. 26, I don't wear colors often, but I'll get my nails done in like colorful glitter, like now, focus, see? 27, my favorite type of shirts are oversized and have a graphic. Yep. 28, high-waisted jeans will forever be my go-to look. I just love high-waisted jeans, especially because I'm not particularly tall. I feel like they make my legs look longer than they are, which is a blessing because, yeah. 29, if there's anything I'm willing to drop some serious cash on, it's leather jackets and shoes and bags and clothes. See, that's what happens when you just want to spend money on anything that's fashion related. I'm willing to spend money on anything fashion related. There you go. And 30, last one, I have a Jeep and her name is Zelda, named after Zelda Fitzgerald. Which actually, funnily enough, have you guys seen the show on Amazon? And it's called Z, and it's about Zelda and Scott Fitzgerald. He comes off as a total dick in that show. There's only one season out, but Christina Ricci is in it, so I really think you guys should check it out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Anyways, those were my 30 facts. I hope they were relatively interesting. I tried to keep them as diverse as possible. If there's something I haven't answered or something you want me to answer, you can leave it in the comments and I'll answer pretty much whatever you want. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Like, it's unreal. Okay, stop being lame. But yeah, other than that, as usual, if there's anything you want to see from me, let me know in the comments and have a good day.